Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Genesis GV80. This review is going to be a light review. Basically I'm going to show you the interior and exterior lighting of this 2021 Genesis GV80. Coming to the front, I really like the daytime running light. Basically they are a strip, and when you activate the turn signal indicators, they're going to actually switch to amber. So basically the daytime running lights and the turn signal indicators are in one spot, and basically they just switch. And this SUV looks very nice at night. Everything just looks very nice and sharp. Here is how the front looks. Let me go ahead and turn on the low beam and show you how the low beam looks. So I just turned on the low beam, and it has quad LED headlight. Basically there's 4 housings, and everything just looks very nice inside of this headlight. And in each one of them, that's where the low beam and the high beam is located. And when you turn on the high beam, basically those housings will become bright. There is no other housing tubes or other projectors to basically turn on. So the high and low beam are in one spot, and they basically just become low or high. So I just turned on the emergency lights, and they are LED of course, but basically the daytime running light and the turn signal indicators are in the same spot. So basically they just switch, and everything just looks very nice right here in the front. Headlights, design, the grille. So I turned on the high beam, and it's honestly really hard to be able to tell if the high beam or the low beam is on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how the lights look like on this wall. So to turn on the daytime running lights, you actually have to turn on the SUV. That's the daytime running light. That's a low beam, and that's the high beam. And I really like the fact that the lights turn on in a very nice and slow way, and they turn off very nice and slow. Here is how the low beam looks like with the left turn signal indicator. Here is the right. And let me go ahead and move inside because I want to show you that heads-up display. It's going to be a little bit hard to see, but the heads-up display is right there. It is part of the Prestige package. And let me go ahead and turn on both turn signal indicators. So here is the side view of the GV80, and I have to say those LEDs are nice and bright, and you could see this SUV from far away. But anyways, I love the fact that the headlights get extended into the fender, and I love the fact that the tail lights get extended into the quarter panel. And as I said, those LEDs are nice and bright. And on the fender, they're going to be a turn signal indicator, and I love the fact that there is 2 lines that mimic the headlight and the tail lights. So here is the back, and the back looks very nice. The tail lights have the same look as the headlights, nice and bright. Even the turn signal indicators are LED, which is expected of course. And here is the license plate lights. They are very bright, and they are doing a great job shining on the ground and making the ground very nice and bright. So here is the trunk, and the lights in the back, they are very bright. All I can say is wow. There's going to be an LED light right here on the left, and another one on the right, and there's going to be almost 3 lights. There is 2 reading lights, and there is 1 strip that is basically shining, and those lights are doing a very good job making the back of this GV80 nice and bright. I'm honestly very impressed with those lights. There are going to be 2 buttons right here on the tailgate, one to close the tailgate and the other one is to lock it. So before I go inside, I'm going to go and show you what's behind the door handle. going to be a light, and on the ground, Genesis logo will display. Here is the door panel, and it does have ambient lighting. Looks very nice. Memory seats right here. And my phone is having a really hard time focusing actually. Here is the door handle, and it does have a light. Window switches right here, and everything is backlit. And in the bottom, there's going to be a light, and that light is doing a great job making the ground nice and bright, and it's a halogen light. Here is the interior, and there's going to be a footwell light. And here is how the interior looks like. Well, let's go ahead and move inside, and I'll go and show you the interior of this GV80. So here is the interior of this GV80, and this thing is so nice at night. Anyways, all the way to the left of the steering wheel are going to be, of course, the buttons. Those buttons are going to be all black lit. And all the way to the right, everything is backlit. Going to be the cruise control buttons, steering assist, and this button right here will control the screen in the middle. And I actually do have a full review of this GV80. If you guys are interested, just go ahead and watch that video if you guys want full details. And here are the gauges, very nice and clear, and you could actually customize them. You could change them. There is, I think, 3 themes that you could choose from. All the way to the left, they're going to be a few buttons. You will have the brightness control, engine shut off, lane keep assist, traction control, electronic e-brake, and the tailgate release. And as you guys see, here is the ambient lighting. Let's go ahead and raise up the brightness. Let me go ahead and zoom out. This is the max, and this is the dimmest, and this is the max. And it's honestly not too bright even on the max setting, but it's nice and dim on the lowest setting. Anyways, here is a screen. It's a 12.3-inch screen. It's massive, and there's so many things in this screen. There's so many menus, settings, and honestly, it's a little bit confusing, but it does look very good. Here is the backup camera. Very nice and clear. It does have the 360 camera, and by the way, this SUV has the Prestige package and the Advanced package, and this is just so nice. You could literally see everything around you. And it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you could actually change the ambient lighting. Let me go ahead and show you that very quick. I actually had to go through the settings to be able to find it. You have to go to setup, and then you have to go to vehicle, click on it, and then you have to go down all the way to lights. Let's go ahead and click on ambient lighting, go down to colors, and let's go ahead and change it to white. This is white. Let's go ahead and choose red. And seriously, it just looks very, very nice. Let's go ahead and choose another color. Let's go ahead and choose blue, purple, yellow. I really like the red though. The red looks very nice. And you could actually, let's go ahead and go back. You could actually adjust the brightness. Let's see if it's on the highest. Yep, it is on the highest. So it is off now. This is number 1. Very hard to see. And this is the max. And as I said, guys, there is so many menus in this screen. It's insane, honestly. You could go back and click on vehicle. Let's actually go back. There's just so many things you could choose from. You could actually change the cluster. Let me go ahead and show you that very quick. There are going to be 3 themes. This is the first one, second one, and third one. And you could actually link it to drive modes if you want to. So when you change it to sport mode, basically it changes the cluster. This is all LCD. You could customize it to your own sport, comfort, eco, and snow. So that's nice. You could actually link it or choose whatever theme you want. And as I said, guys, there's so many things in the screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and there is like a split function. You could have something right there on the side. Let me go ahead and see if I could do that very quick. Click on this, and you have to click on menu, go down, split screen, and then you could have the weather if you want to. It's a little bit confusing at first, but honestly, once you get used to it, everything just becomes very easy. Coming down, you'll have the climate controls, and there are going to be some hard buttons. And this screen right here is going to be actually a touch screen. There are going to be heated seats and cold seats. Heated steering wheel, but there's going to be 2 settings, or 2 levels. And to turn on the fan, just go ahead and swipe your finger just like this, and you could adjust the air if you want to. You want it from the in the middle, and the bottom, top. So you could basically adjust the air if you want to, and you could actually control the rear climate control as well. Here is the off button, and here is the engine start stop. And that's how you control the screen. Let me go ahead and turn on the light very quick just to show you this middle console. And this actually rotates. And of course you could click on this to be able to go to the menu you want to. And here are quick buttons, menu, home, back, and here is the volume control. It's a wheel, and there is a tune wheel. And here is the gear shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission. And by the way, the shifter light is linked to the ambient lighting. So whenever you change the ambient lighting, the light of the gear shifter actually changes. So if you have it on red, it's going to be red. If you have it on blue, it's going to be blue. And if you have it in green, it's going to be green. So when you put it in reverse, no matter what color you're on, the reverse will be always red. But when you put it in neutral or drive, it's going to be the same exact color as the ambient lighting. And that's how you put it in park, and it's going to turn red when you put it in park. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you this very quick before I show you the whole interior of this GV80 one more time. There's going to be a camera button right here to turn on the 360 camera in this GV80. Parking sensor button, drive mode, hill descent, and a lock. And inside this armrest, there is no light. But let me go ahead and turn on the light one more time. And basically, that's how the SUV looks like with the lights on. There is a very good amount of lights going everywhere. Here are the cup holders. They do not have any lights around them. And I forgot to actually show you this, but they're going to be a wireless phone charger and 2 USBs, and they are actually backlit, so you could see them at night. So here is the back door, and the back door is basically the same as the front. It's going to have a light on the bottom, and it's nice and bright, and there's going to be some ambient lighting right here on the back doors, and a light where the door handle is, and there's going to be a lock button, and there's going to be the window switch, and Here are the back seats. Those lights are nice and bright. It looks more like this maybe, but LED lights here in the back. There is of course no light in the middle, since it does have the almost panoramic sunroof. But I really wish there was a light right here. I think that would help to make this interior even brighter, but it is nice and bright. Let me go ahead and show you where the lights are located. And they do have a button to turn them off or on. And inside, they're going to be the climate controls, heated seats, ventilated seats, and when you turn on the climate control in the back, the climate display, the temperature displays there, and the fan speed displays here. When we turn them off, everything goes away. In the bottom, they're going to be 2 USBs, they're backlit, and an AC outlet with a small red light. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Key Hyundai in Milford for providing me this 2021 Genesis GV80. If you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And they actually have about 22 of those GV80s coming in. So if you guys live around, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the information in the link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.